2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Luke Elvey, Rich Bean here in the booth. This week, we're taking in the beauty of the Jacobson Homestead, Rich. What do the players face off the first tee?
Well, nothing beautiful about this except for the scenery. 496 yards from the back tees. Players must avoid the fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee, but don't bail out right. Some massive trees will block you out. Second shot slightly downhill to a green that slopes from right to left. Only 2 bunkers on this hole, Luke. Avoid them both at all costs.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Nicely done. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That should set up another chance. This one's for birdie.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He finds himself currently tied for 5th. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Wow, that was just striped. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. Well, we're hearing some excitement elsewhere on the course. Let's take a look at Harold Varner III from earlier. Wonderful effort. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh, came close with that chip. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That'll sting a bit.
That will drive you bats.
A par putt awaits. Well hold.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Wonderfully played. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Needs this to kick a bit left. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in here with Brooke Henderson.
Oh my, how about that for a par? And that'll promote a good move up the standings. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. That is hunting for the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Time to tee off at the 6th. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And now we go to the 10th, where this happened moments ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Okay, time to return to the action. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And that will take him to 4 under. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Second shot here on the 7th. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? It's just about 3 feet away. Looks good off the blade. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. We have a par 3 on this one. Lovely effort, that. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make a par here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently at -3 for the round. A long par 4 this hole. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway from around 180 yards out.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Yeah, nicely played. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Okay, steady now. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Nicely holed and for par. So, Rich, give us a half-time report.
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
That's a big drive. Let's head over to the 14th hole. Here's HV3. Okay, let's get back to the action. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Not bad. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Great shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
This is on a great line.
Yes, they've made it. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's currently in the second position. We've arrived at a par 4. This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down.
Third shot now.
There have been a lot of players that have come out and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest, men or women, to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with the final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and is just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
Going with the 6-iron here. Outstanding shot. High quality. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
This really looks good.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will move into 6 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, we've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Attaboy, good shot. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's heading into the rough, I think. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
Yeah, you'll take that. Here's some action from just a moment ago.
Simply amazing what he does from here.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Leading by a shot after that hole. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Say what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Big pass over coming up for this fella.
Starting to look really good.
Currently 6 under for the round. This hole is a par 5. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This has eyes for the hole. And you hold it. What a monster.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
And down she goes. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Going with the hybrid. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. 8 under for the day. Currently in the lead. How close was that to going down? And this one is for his par.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Rich, we find ourselves on the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Playing from around 150 yards here.
Downwind on this shot.
Going with the 8-iron here. Come on, sit. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. And that's going to do it. Holds the putt for victory. Well played.
Second win of the season. Playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beem, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.